Speaking of TV, we should watch a little bit right now.
Yeah.
Cable.
Let's do.
Cable TV. Let's talk.
It's television you can't see, thanks to Guglielmo Marconi. It's television you can't show, M&B TV on the radio. M&B. Come on now!
May not be Mr. Right, but he is certainly Mr. Smooth.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Two Straight Guys Talking About Rob Lowe. The show where two straight guys discuss their fascination with Rob Lowe, probably the best actor on the planet. I'm Gary Frost, and along with me is Chuck Benson. How you doing today, Chuck?
Well, I'm great. You know why? Because West Wing's on tonight, starring Rob Lowe as Deputy Commissioner Director Sam Seaborn.
Like you had to tell me that. With his good looks, his cool hair, his good looks, his screen presence, his great skin, his good looks, his ass, and the fact that he's hot, it's hard to take your eyes off him.
Rob Lowe is good in everything that he's in.
I bet he'd be good in me.
What?
I love watching West Wing, but when I do, I usually turn the sound down and put on some silk PJs and the Carpenters album. I can still tell what the show's about, though. Politics or something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
I don't really pay much attention unless, Rob Lowe's in the scene. And even then, my bottle of hand lotion is often blocking the screen.
I hear you, partner. Yeah, it's a great show, but watching West Wing, well, it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, you get to see Rob Lowe every single week. On the other hand, he's never naked.
Yeah, and even though the storylines are supposedly very realistic, I find it strange that he never has sex with any of the other men on the show.
That's true. Sort of hurts the realism, doesn't it? Then again, there wasn't much realism in the film Oxford Blues either.
You mean the one where a young and delicious Rob Lowe pressures the girl of his dreams to Oxford, where he must enroll to obtain her? My God, he was yummy.
Was he ever? My problem is, why was he wasting his time chasing a girl in that movie? I mean, it's a girl, right? I mean, yucky.
I know. The movie would be so much better if he were chasing a boy. For instance, me, rather than some stupid girl.
Yeah, as a fellow straight male, I agree with you entirely. Care for a
No, thanks. Another ridiculous movie is about last night where Rob Lowe moves in with Demi Moore. I mean, he moves in with a chick. Are they trying to make people hate that movie or what?
I guess. Or what about St. Elmo's Fire, where Rob Lowe plays the sax? The way he holds it, caresses it, and blows into it is so father effing sexy. But when you find out he's married, it totally ruins it for you.
Hey, remember when Rob Lowe was caught having sex with that underage teenage girl 10 years ago? What a skanky little tramp she was.
I know. I mean, first, for tricking him into thinking she was a boy, and second, for not giving him the exact dimension of his penis when I emailed him repeatedly and asking him for it. It was me that I wanted the dimensions for that penis. That's why that punchline was there.
I love his cute, chiseled cheeks with those huge, inviting dimples.
Yeah, what about the ones on his face? Yeah, if Rob Lowe's pert, taut ass isn't the reason that heterosexual men like us were put on this earth, then I don't know what is.
I hope he gets that raise he's asking for, so he'll stay on West Wing.
I know. A, he's talented. B, he's good looking. And C, I'd love to lick gravy off his chest.
Can't argue with that logic. Plus, Allison Janey's getting a raise, and she's a girl.
I know. If a girl with no or Peter gets a raise, then a guy definitely should.
You said a mouthful there, pal.
Thank you, my breeding friend.
Well, we're just about out of time. Be sure to tune in again next week for another episode of Two Straight Guys Talking About Rob Lowe. See you then.
Yeah, first for tricking him into thinking she was a boy, and second for not giving me the exact dimension of his penis, even after I emailed her repeatedly asking for them.